Hi everyone, QV here. Happy full moon in Pisces. Yay, at 28 degrees. That's actually where my sun is. Sun in Pisces, 28 degrees. I'm also Pisces ascendant, Taurus moon. That's why I'm like chill emotionally. So parting is such sweet sorrow. I'm here. It's Tuesday. I'm only here for another couple of days in where I've been calling home since 2008. This is my tree, as you could see. She goes down to the heart of Gaia, my amazing tree. And give you guys a view of the water. And then I'm going to ride my bike to the other side to go to the beach side. But yeah, this has changed. Time to move on. And am I sad? Very much so. And I've never formed a bond with any place I've ever lived. This is the only place I've ever formed a bond with. Yeah, it's meant so much to me to be here. It changed me. This is where I changed, this is where I started ascending. So it means everything to me. And it's always been my dream since I was a little girl, when I was doing artwork and sending it to my dad so he could send me money, and doing artwork for the neighborhood kids so I could save up money to buy a bike and ride my bike from New York to Miami Beach so I could buy a boathouse and live on the beach. That was the dream until my older sister busted me and told my mom, and she snatched my diary and my and my money, but I still got the bike. Any which ways, there's my other bike. Hi, Bella. This is Bella's last run over here, and yeah, it looks like it's about to pour. I'm praying to Gaia. I'm asking Gaia, please, please, please hold off the rain for me so I could make this video and talk to you guys. Let me see if I could put my camera here on my tree for a moment. Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't want to stay. Okay, that's good enough. So I really wanted to talk to you guys about this really important moment that we're having here. And it's not just about me leaving, about us moving on and stuff like that. It's for everybody. But the second part is the gift of the tribulation. Now, I actually received this message last Friday just passed, because of what's going on with my family right now. I mentioned in the previous video that my mom, she had a TIA, a mini stroke, and now she's losing her sight very quickly. She's losing her short-term memory, and her speech is very slurred. And even she said, this is how my mother passed. I guess I'm going to die just like my mom did. But, my mom, she just had her 90th birthday on last Monday, on the 13th. So, she outlived my grandmother. And it's in divine order. This is the way things are going, is exactly how I was shown back in 2019. Actually, no, it was 2018. I'm sorry. It was November of 2018 when I was shown the pattern, what was going to happen in my family. And the second thing that I was shown has come to pass. My young nephew, on Friday was diagnosed with cancer. And he is a teenager, and it has metastasized. And I know that's like horrible. Of course it's horrible. But Friday night, my sister told me Friday evening when she found out, Friday night, Jermiel, which now my ears just starting to pop, Jermiel and Uriel said to me, this is the gift of the tribulation. Tell them this is the gift of the tribulation. So I told my sister, and I'm telling you, and I told my niece, his older sister. She's only 20 though, but she understands. She's a light worker. We've done many, many, many wonderful higher realm magic together. Which has worked beautifully for the family line. So prayers, number one, hold light around my nephew, please, that he breaks through this. But everyone realized, even the young kids, and it changed them like this, literally. They're all like, oh my God, we need to change our lifestyle. And they're kids from 12 to 20. We need to change our lifestyle. We got to get more active. We can't eat this way. We can't do this, blah, blah. And the gift to my nephew is for him to completely change his life around. He needs to completely and detox his body, because his body's extraordinarily toxic. And by the time I got home, even though I was exhausted, I was up till midnight, past midnight. I made a wonderful care plan for him. And my sister the next day ordered everything. And then she went to the store and got more stuff. So she's already starting him on the whole holistic plan that I put for him. And then plus my uncle, who's very into herbs, he added in something also, which is great. And we all came to agreement on it. Yesterday he had surgery to remove a huge lymph node, golf-sized ball lymph node filled with cancer out of his neck. Surgery went fine, but he has a battle, and he has to choose to fight. He has to choose to value life. And that is his threshing floor. It's the gift of the threshing floor, not the gift of the tribulation. The tribulation comes after the threshing floor. If you don't get what you need to get out of the threshing floor, then your ass goes to the tribulation. It's the gift of the threshing floor. The gift of the threshing floor. That's what Uriel and Jermiel said to me, the gift of the threshing floor. So his gift of the threshing floor is to clean up his life, to completely change, do a 180. And in that humongous turn that he is going to make, the gift also goes to the family members also, or whoever else, his friends, whoever else can glean from his threshing. If you glean what you need to glean from his threshing, some people are, some family members are. A certain family member is not. I hope she does. But some people have surprised me, and even though they've been estranged from the family for a while, jumped in to support my sister, which, hey, I'm happy about that. Next step, maybe she'll open up all the way. But, I'm grateful for even that much. But that's the gift of the threshing floor. If you could glean something from somebody else's threshing, it could spare you from going through threshing, spare you from going through the tribulation. That person needs that amount of threshing. Like I said, do you need a brick thrown upside your head? Do you need a slap upside the head, a brick? Or do you need the entire chimney and the sink and the whole freaking house to fall on top of you? Unfortunately, some people need the whole house to fall on top of them. But, God willing, they'll rise to the occasion, and not have to go through the tribulation. And just a side note, you can ascend via the threshing floor and continue on this life and, go into heaven on earth and be here for the earth ascension, or you can choose to continue on the other side. Not everyone survives the threshing floor. That's one thing you need to understand. Not everyone survives the threshing floor. It's like some people, they'll survive the threshing floor. They're halfway there and they say, you know what? This wasn't enough. I'm going to have to go through the tribulation. And hopefully they'll survive the tribulation and come through. But it's up to that soul whether they do it on this side or the other side, or not at all, and decide to just go experience another 3D again. Okay? So the gift of the threshing floor, take it. Take that gift and run with it. Okay? And the gift for my sister is to strengthen her as a person, so she won't break down as easily. She always was an easy crier, which is why whenever she would get in trouble or ready to get a beating, I would lie and say it was me and I took the beating, because I was able to detach and not. I stopped crying a long time ago, when it comes to stuff like that. So I always took the beating for her, even though I'm her younger sister. But this is going to, this is as much of a threshing on her as it is on her son. And I did a reading for him, and it looks amazing. It looks really good. He gets what he's supposed to get out of it. But I'm still asking for a lot of prayers and support for this kid. Okay? And prayers and support and love and light to everyone out there too. And yeah, I know a lot of people tell me, oh, you could always come visit. You're not going to be that far away. You're just going to be 2 counties away. Well, honestly, I'm only going to move an hour and a half north, but still, once I remove my energy from a place, that's it. And I know why I'm removing my energy from this place, which is why my apartment, building fell in on itself. It's about to start pouring right now. Because I removed my energy and it's time for me to go. But again, it's not a punishment for me. It's a gift, because now whatever money I'm going to get from there, because yes, I got a lawyer and they are going to have to pay me. So I get that money. I'm not going to have to work or do anything. I'll be able to stay there for a month and a half and take care of my family. And then, come mid-November, come back to where I'm supposed to get my new place. And that's that. I'm not supposed to return from where I removed my energy, ever. And I've always done that since I was a child. Never been to a reunion, never visited an old neighborhood. A friend of mine tried to make me visit my old neighborhood in New York City, and because she's like, oh, it's nostalgia. I'm like, I hate nostalgia. So I yelled at her, so she had to do a quick drive by and not stop, because I'm like, no, once I leave, I don't return. So that's the way it is. All right, everyone. Bye. Love you, and prayers up to my nephew. Peace.